Trinity B1 ISC1 4 Skills Test, SELT Secure English Language Tests, B1 English Test ISC1, Skilled Worker, Health and Care Worker, Scale-Up Worker, Student Visas.
This is
Yes.
Trinity College London ISC1 B1. My name's Angelina. I am your interlocutor for your speaking and listening test. What's your full name?
I'm Roshani Vikramratna.
What's your topic's title for today?
I'm going to talking about hobby,
What are your 4 topic points?
eating out, cooking, traveling, and watching TV.
What do you like to cook?
I like to cook. I'm like to doing baking, and yeah, I'm usually if I have free time, I'm doing baking. Yeah, I like to do baking.
How often do you bake?
I used to be baking every weekends. Because every weekend I'm at home and yeah, I'm free. And then yeah, I'm used to baking in every weekend.
Who taught you how to cook?
Sorry, can you repeat me again?
Who taught you how to cook? Who taught you how to cook?
Okay. Actually, no one talking to me. I'm watching YouTube recipes, and I'm reading cooking books. Yeah, and I like to watch cooking programs. Yeah, I'm learning like that.
All right, that's nice. Okay, could you tell me about something that you cooked recently?
Recently, I make last Valentine. I make I bake a cake. Yeah.
All right, and what kind of programs do you like to watch on TV?
Well, I like to watch actually cooking programs, and next I'm watching the movies.
Could you tell me about something that you watched recently?
Oh, I watched a Korean movie last weekend. That was really nice. Yeah.
Okay, what kind of film was it?
It's a romantic and yes, love story. Yeah, like that.
Thank
I
you.
like action movie as well.
That's fantastic. Could you tell me about your traveling? Where did you travel lately?
What do you mean? Where I've traveled recently? Or
Yes, recently.
Yeah. Actually, last month I traveled. I went to Scotland. Yeah, I like to travel for nice places to see, and yeah, yeah.
Okay, and with who do you prefer to travel?
I'm like to travel with my husband
Okay,
and sometimes my friends.
okay. Are there any places in your home country where you like to travel?
Yeah, definitely. I like to travel a beach side because my country all around the beaches everywhere. Yeah, I like to travel to beach sides.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about eating out. Tell me about your favorite place where you like to eat out.
I like to visit to eat for buffet. Everywhere I had buffet. I like to visit for Korean food buffet. Yeah.
On what special occasions do you prefer to eat out?
Oh, well, we don't want to eat out for a special occasion. If when we have a free time, like weekends, evening, we used to go out to eat.
We means we refers to.
We means my me and my husband.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the end of part 1. Now let's move to part 2. The
Yeah.
topic of conversation is fashion. So, are you interested in
Mhm.
fashion?
Yes, definitely. I'm interesting too much with fashions.
How do you get to know about new trends and new fashions?
Yeah, I'm using Instagram, and yeah, I'm looking because they are updating every fashion all around the world. Yeah, I'm used to look the reels, and
Mhm.
yeah, I can get a lot of idea on Instagram. It's a social media platform.
So, what kind of fashion trends do you like to follow?
Mm, especially clothing. And I like to watch for hairdressing, hair in any kind of hairstyle and makeups like that, because
Mhm.
everything is updating every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like to watch this thing.
Okay, could you describe your fashion while wearing clothes? What kind of clothes do you like to wear?
Mm, I Nowadays I like to wear tight dress, like body shape dress. Uh, Yeah, and every time I'm looking for to broad or to make body shape dresses.
Okay, all right. And how long it's been you're into fashion?
Sorry, I can't
How
understand
long?
your question.
How long it's been you're into fashion? How long it's been, beautiful? How
Mm,
long it's been you're
Sorry,
interested in
actually.
fashion? Into means like interested. How long it's been
Okay,
you're interested in
okay.
fashion?
Instant. Um, Actually, after my studies in school, it's teenagers time, like after 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to start with interesting with fashion.
Thank you. Would you ask me 2 questions about fashion?
Okay. What kind of fashion you most favorite, or who most
Mm,
like every
I
day?
really do not follow any trends. I just want to feel comfortable in my own skin. That's something that I like to do.
Oh yeah, I can see. And what kind of clothes you like to wear every day?
Definitely something that doesn't hug my body. I like to wear very loose and comfortable clothes.
Okay, that's really good because you're working at home every day.
Yes, of course, of course. No, even
Yeah, I
if
can see.
I go out, I wear a very large size shirt. That is not my size. Okay, so I usually wear
Yeah,
extra large shirts and extra large pants. So this is how I dress up usually, even when I go out.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yes.
It's also kind of fashion trends.
Maybe it is, but for me, it's very comfortable because, tight
Yeah,
dresses I
yeah,
cannot breathe in. It's difficult for me. Well, thank you
yeah.
so much.
I know.
This is the end of the test, and you have passed with a distinction based on your communication skills to communicate with me and also understanding all the questions, and along with that, giving your opinions with clarity. Okay? Congratulations to you. Good job.
Yeah,
Now
thank
we're going to
you.
move to the listening test, and I would want you to get a notebook for yourself, and I am going to play a recording for you, and I would want you to write down information from that recording.
Sorry?
I'm going to play a recording about Henri Matisse. Have you ever heard the recording before? Henri Matisse.
No,
Okay.
I never heard.
Oh, okay. Examiner doesn't ask you this, but I'm asking you just because you already have the website with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
No, I have a question. If we don't know that meaning? What do you call
It doesn't matter,
Henri
beautiful.
Matisse?
It doesn't matter because that's
And
just the recording. In the recording, they explain what the recording is about, right? Even if you don't know, it
okay,
doesn't matter.
we don't need to ask here.
Nothing. You know, I'm just
Okay.
asking you because you have the website with you, so I'm thinking maybe you practiced it before. That's why.
Yeah. No, I never
Now,
practiced actually.
now I'm starting it. Now I'm starting it. Listening test. Okay. Now, I'm going to play a recording about Henri Matisse. You are allowed to take notes. You will listen to the recording twice, and then I'll ask you some follow-up questions. Let's listen to the recording now.
ISE 1, Task 1.
Almost anyone who loves modern art can recognize a painting by Henri Matisse. He was an artist and he changed the world of art. Matisse was born in France in the year 1869. He worked in a law office and took drawing lessons in the evening. When he was aged 21, he became ill and couldn't work, so he started to paint. It was then that he knew what he wanted to do with his life. He wanted to take more lessons in drawing and painting. So, in 1891, he moved to Paris to study. When he was studying, he became very interested in art from Japan. He began to show his own work in galleries, and people who went to galleries really liked his work. But Matisse was looking for more. And he found it in 1904 when he went to the south of France where the sun is bright. From that day, the style of his paintings changed and he became famous for his beautiful pictures. Now, let me show you.
Now listen again.
Almost anyone who loves modern art can recognize a painting by Henri Matisse. He was an artist and he changed the world of art. Matisse was born in France in the year 1869. He worked in a law office and took drawing lessons in the evening. When he was aged 21, he became ill and couldn't work, so he started to paint. It was then that he knew what he wanted to do with his life. He wanted to take more lessons in drawing and painting. So, in 1891, he moved to Paris to study. When he was studying, he became very interested in art from Japan. He began to show his own work in galleries, and people who went to galleries really liked his work. But Matisse was looking for more, and he found it in 1904 when he went to the south of France where the sun is bright. From that day, the style of his paintings changed, and he became famous for his beautiful pictures. Now, let me show you.
Well, thank you. This is the end of the recording. Now I'll ask you some follow-up questions, please.
We cannot 2 times?
It was
Oh,
played twice,
not,
beautiful. It was played twice.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, we cannot try that 2 times.
It was.
While
No, you can't ask to
no,
play
while
twice.
playing, no, I don't want to ask. If they're playing, I can write while record, right?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes.
What I want.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, no, last time I remember one time only I write.
No, that is the
I
second
think
part.
this is the second.
I will tell
Okay,
you.
okay.
I will tell you when not to write. Okay, examiner will tell you do not take.
Okay.
Okay, so beautiful. Where was
Okay.
Matisse born?
He's born in France.
And where did Matisse work when he started drawing lessons?
Law office.
That is
Law
correct.
office.
Law office, that's correct. How old was Matisse when he started painting?
Was 21.
That's correct. Where did Matisse move to in 1891?
Moved to Paris.
That is correct. What kind of art was he interested in?
Drawing and painting.
In particular, art from Japan. Art from Japan.
Okay.
Okay. And in what year
Oh,
did
yeah,
he move
yeah,
to the
right.
south? Yes, beautiful. In what year did he move to the south of France?
He done her own work on art gallery,
No,
and then he became a film.
Beautiful, beautiful. Listen to me. In what year did he move to the south of France?
Oh, it's 1904.
1904. 1904. You have passed
1904,
already
yeah.
because you gave me 1, 2, 3, 4 correct answers. So congratulations to you already. You just need to get 3 correct answers. Okay, now the second part.
Okay.
This time you are not allowed to take any notes. No notes. Okay?
Okay.
And you will listen to the recording and tell me in few words what is this recording about. I'm going to play a recording about Shakespeare.
Okay.
Let's listen.
ISE 1. Task 2.
William Shakespeare was a famous English writer. People all over the world have heard of Shakespeare, and he is one of the most famous writers that ever lived. Shakespeare lived in the 16th century, when Elizabeth I was the Queen of England. He was born in a small town in the middle of England, but moved to London when he was a young man. Not many people know this, but Shakespeare was a successful actor before he started writing plays and poems. In his lifetime, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays, and they are still as popular today as they were when he wrote them. His plays are still performed all over the world in many different languages. Perhaps the best-known play is Romeo and Juliet. As well as writing poems and plays, he also built a theatre in London called the Globe Theatre. William Shakespeare died on the 23rd of April. We think that this is also his birthday.
Okay, beautiful. Could you please tell me in few words what is this recording about?
They're talking about William Shakespeare, one of the most famous writer. He's born in England, middle of the England, and yeah, he's famous all around the world for writing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I am going to replay this recording, and this time you're allowed to take notes. You're going to write down 6 facts from the recording. As the recording will end, then I will say, could you please tell me 6 facts about the recording, right? Let's listen again.
ISE 1. Task 2.
William Shakespeare was a famous English writer. People all over the world have heard of Shakespeare, and he is one of the most famous writers that ever lived. Shakespeare lived in the 16th century, when Elizabeth I was the Queen of England. He was born in a small town in the middle of England, but moved to London when he was a young man. Not many people know this, but Shakespeare was a successful actor before he started writing plays and poems. In his lifetime, Shakespeare wrote 37 plays, and they are still as popular today as they were when he wrote them. His plays are still performed all over the world in many different languages. Perhaps the best-known play is Romeo and Juliet. As well as writing poems and plays, he also built a theatre in London called the Globe Theatre. William Shakespeare died on the 23rd of April. We think that this is also his birthday. William Shakespeare was a famous English writer. People all over the world have heard of Shakespeare, and he is...
That is finished here.
Yes, beautiful. Could you please tell me 6 facts from the recording?
Yes. William Shakespeare is the most popular English writer. Is all around the world, and he's born in a small town in middle of the England, and then he moved to London. His age 21, and yeah, he wrote 37 of plays. It's everywhere is famous with many languages, and he built one theater in London. It's called Globe Theatre, and his 23rd of April.
Thank you so much. You have told me pretty much all the facts, but still I'd like to ask you some follow-up questions. When did Shakespeare live?
He lived in England.
When?
No,
Which century?
London.
When, beautiful, not where, when did he live? He lived in 16th century. 16th century.
Century, okay.
16th century. And could you tell me who was the queen when Shakespeare lived?
Queen Elizabeth.
That is correct. And what did Shakespeare do before he was a writer?
He wrote in like poems and something like that.
Before he was a writer, what did he do?
I don't know that.
He was an actor. He was an actor. He was a successful actor before he started writing. Congratulations to you, beautiful. Whatever it is, you have passed your speaking and your listening with distinction. Okay? There's nothing to be worried about. Yes. Congratulations to you. And now we're going to check your writing test. Okay?
They're asking the second part like that of correction. If I need to tell 5 kind of fact, and then they're asking some correction as well, isn't it? Okay.
There is a chance that they may, and usually they do, right? But in case you've done a good job, then the examiner leaves you. But I don't want to leave you, okay?